Welcome to Strong as You Think. So today I'm going to talk about, do you ever feel anxious or upset? Maybe you feel too sensitive, you feel oversensitive, and you don't want to be feeling these things. You think it's serving no purpose. So you just stuff it, right? You just put it to the side and say, this isn't serving me right now. So I'm putting it to the side. I'm continuing. And for a while, it seems to work. It feels good. And then you notice that you're starting to feel on edge. You're starting to feel irritable, overtired. Maybe you see yourself overreacting. And that's because when we stuff those feelings, it might feel like they're gone for a while, but they're never really gone. And that's when that sensitivity, that irritability, and that overtiredness kicks in. So you probably think, oh, I know that. But when I don't stuff those things and I let myself feel all those things, it makes it worse too. Then I'm just cycling on these unpleasant feelings, right? So you're feeling like it's this lose-lose situation. I've been there. So because you stuff it, you feel like it makes it worse. You think about it, it makes it worse. So what are you supposed to do? Just notice. Okay, just notice. So what do I mean by that? So when you feel an emotion you don't want or you don't like, you don't want to experience, just notice it. Just notice how it feels in your body. Not why, not what happened that made me feel that. We don't want that right now. Just notice. But if you're like me, you'll start thinking the why, and you'll start asking, when is it going to be gone? You'll just want to notice. Notice you did that. Notice you thought that. Just notice. You want to judge yourself for not just noticing. Just notice that. You'll end up noticing different sensations at different places in your body at different times. Just kind of pay attention to those. Notice them as they move and change in your body. You might think, sometimes when I'm feeling anxious, I notice it feels tight in my chest. It might feel like a rumbling or a churning in my stomach. So I think about that and maybe describe to myself how that feels and just notice, not why, not I don't like it, just notice. And if I think I don't like it, just notice that I thought that, just notice. And I just pay attention to that. And as I do that, then I call that tracking. Just pay attention to, and you don't want to get in your head and think about all the whys, what I think about it. It's just the paying attention to those sensations in your body and noticing that. And notice, is it getting more? Is it getting less? Is it moving places in my body? Does it stay still? And you don't have to do this for a certain amount of time. You're going to want to ask yourself, you like to have these, to be in control of it. We're not trying to control this. Okay? We're just noticing. So notice it. And it doesn't have to be for a certain time. It doesn't have to be until a certain thing happens. You're not looking for a certain result from this. You're just noticing. You can be done when you want. That's all. You get to trust yourself to be done. And this is also useful for maybe when you have chronic physical pain too. You can do that same tracking of the sensation of that pain in your body. You're not looking to make that pain go away. You're not saying I hate it. Or if you do say I hate it, you say, I notice that I really hate this. I really don't like this. you can note, but with the physical pain, you can notice, where is it feeling? Is it in my head? If I have a headache, and is it throbbing? Is it staying still? Where in my head is it? Do I feel sensations at other places in my body? And while you're just noticing and just where that goes, and if you start to have judgment creep in, you notice that you did that. If it becomes too overwhelming, the pain becomes too scary, you just want to stop. It's you finished for that time. You tried it and you stopped, and you can try it another time. And just, you're going to want to say, how long do I do this? What am I supposed to accomplish here? I'm going to offer you, just try this. If you want to journal about it, go ahead, but you're not trying to solve anything in doing this, but just do a little every day. If the pain gets too much, just stop. If you get way too distracted and cycling in your thoughts, just stop. If you're ready to stop, just stop. But you might want to just have a goal to try to do it every day. If you don't, just notice that you didn't do it. Trust yourself. You don't need an exact formula. You don't need an exact formula. Just notice yourself, notice your sensations, and that's it. It will change things. We don't always know exactly how or when, but it will. So just notice, and then just pay attention and be curious and see what happens. If I would love to hear your experiences with this, if you'd like to share with me. My email is amyelkinscoaching@gmail.com. I'd love to hear more about it. But I think that this has been really valuable for me. I've read books where it's been really valuable for people with chronic pain. I've had clients who, through this kind of paying attention, have been able to work through some of their emotions, but we're not looking for a result at a certain time. It's just this skill of being with yourself that's really valuable and really special, and creates a space for you to have the experiences that you are supposed to have. So just notice. All right. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.